Hey guys. All right, today I want to talk to you guys about subscriptions. So I get messages from time to time from some of you in a sort of panic tone, if you can read a tone into a message. Oh my gosh, they turned their subscription off. And so I wanted to talk about that. Let's talk about it. I want to talk about a few different things about it. Number one, I want to talk about mindset when it comes to subscriptions. I want to talk about the nuts and bolts of subscriptions, how you can use them to your advantage. I mean, that is your residual income. That's your income that happens over and over again. But there's some key factors about it. And then I want to talk to you about how to serve your customers who turn their subscriptions off. And how to have some conversation around that. So I hope this will be really helpful for you guys today. So the first thing that I want you to understand about a subscription is that your mindset and language around subscriptions is going to be everything for your customers or wholesale ambassadors staying on their subscriptions. So I want you to go all the way back to your very beginning conversation with your customer or wholesale ambassador. Actually, in this case, a VIP customer still has that subscription on, okay? They have that monthly auto ship. So there's different terminology around them, but what we're basically talking about is their monthly order that's set to auto ship and you want it to stay on. The idea is that they are ordering every month. But you don't just get from point A to the finish line without some work and diligence in between and some preliminary work so that their mindset around the gift that subscriptions or auto ships can be, their mindset is in the right place to be able to utilize that to their advantage, okay? So just to clarify again, when I'm referring to subscriptions, this can be wholesale ambassador or a VIP or preferred customer. So anybody who's getting that repeat order. Okay, so let's go all the way back to before you guys get to the starting line. Okay, the starting line for our purposes today is they've placed their order. Okay, they've enrolled or they've signed up as a preferred customer. So let's get all the way back to before that happens, the training, when you're working up to the starting line, your conversations. How are you describing your preferred membership that you offer them? How are you describing your wholesale membership? Using the right terminology and your mindset, the language that you use around that is going to either make them put their hand up and know immediately they're going to enroll, they're going to go right in and they're going to turn that thing off, okay? Or it's going to say, oh my gosh, I need that monthly service in my life and that's going to be an amazing convenience for me. I am signing up because I want that. You see, it's the same thing, but they're either thinking, that's a total pain. By the way, those are my baby chicks in the background. So they're about the same exact thing. They're either thinking, I don't want to be rooked into something, or I need that in my life. I cannot wait to get myself set up for that. Okay, do you see that? So that has to do with your work. That is where your work is. Describing it well, your mindset around it, helping them to understand how to utilize it for their benefit, helping them understand why they want to have an auto ship in their life, okay? We're gonna talk about some of that, but I just want you to know that your customers and wholesale members staying on their auto ship or having that subscription turned on, it starts all the way back to the very, very first conversations that you have where they say, how much is it? And you get the privilege of sharing our buying options with them. The way that you describe those options is going to be key for how the choice they make and then the choice that they make to continue to keep that auto ship on. and their mindset around it, okay? So make sure that you are using words like, I always call it a wellness subscription box. I even sometimes throw in customizable wellness subscription box. I talk to them about taking the guesswork out of looking for great supplements, that everything they need can come right to their door. They don't have to worry about running out, standing at the aisle, being overwhelmed with all the different supplements, trying to figure out which one is actually the good one. They don't have to worry about wasting their money, because even our products that are on auto ship still hold our guarantee, those types of things. So I use a lot of language that is centered around it being a blessing for them to have this as a service in their life, okay? And I call it the easy button, mom hack, life hack. I call it all of those things as many times as I possibly can while we are talking in those initial phases, okay? That way when they go to enroll, they know, okay, I need this in my life. I cannot wait to get this set up. I'm not gonna have to think about my supplements anymore. These great products are gonna come right to my door, and it's one less thing on my list. That is the mindset you want them to have, okay? And again, that all has to do with you. All right, so next is, again, going back to those initial conversations. When you are talking with them, we are in a relationship-focused business, okay? It is not honorable to do what we do with a quick sale, get on the triplex, sign them up, maybe check in once, and then they're off and running, or you think they're off and running, you don't have to do anything else, okay? That is a scarcity mindset on your part. It's a lottery mindset when it comes to your business. That means you just want just like that easy, I don't want to have to work for it. I don't want to have to maintain customers for life. I just want them to start the products, be off and running. I'm going to make my money. I'm going to make a ton of money. Okay, that like, I'm just going to sign people up and then be off and running. That's no way to run a business. It's no way to run a business. People deserve better treatment than that. And honestly, in today's world where everything they want, they can just get right at their fingertips, it is our job, if we're going to have a legacy business, not a lottery business, a legacy business that's going to pay us a legacy income, we need to keep our focus on digging deep, okay, and doing the deep work that is required to build relationships with our customers. When someone enrolls with me or signs up as a customer, preferred customer, or retail customer, immediately they become family to me. They may be family anyway. They may be a really great friend of mine, but they may not be. They may be a total stranger to me. I had just recently had a referral from a friend. The friend I didn't even know that well, actually. Complete stranger referral. It is my job for her to be my number one priority, okay? And I want her to know that. So all of my conversations with her are going to be about her, not just about her goals, not just about her health or what products to put her on. I want to know about her life. I want to know what she's passionate about. I want to know what makes her laugh. I want to know where she struggles. I want to know how I can serve her. She immediately became family to me, okay? If we have that kind of mindset with all of the people who are put in our circle, okay? The people that God puts in front of us, we bring on with us to Plexus. If we have that kind of mindset, the subscription is not going to matter. If this particular person I'm talking about, if she turns off her subscription for the next 6 months, it's not going to change one single thing about how I treat her, okay, and how I take care of her and how I serve her. I automatically clicked on my Customer for Life button, and that's what I assume that everyone is, okay? It's also not going to change the amount of times I connect with her during a month. It's not going to change the amount of times I connect with her outside of just, how are you doing on your Plexus, okay? I want to get to know her, be her friend, serve her where I can, and help her along in her journey, okay? Now, not everybody is going to be my BFF, okay? Not everybody's gonna be your BFF, but you can put them in a place of high priority in your life. If you think about this, if you have the goal that's maybe similar to mine, like this is a significant part of my family's income, these people spending money with me is putting food on my family's table, and I want them to know that they're a priority in my life. I'm not just trying to make money off of them or use them in some kind of way. I am truly trying to benefit them and bless them in their journey because they're blessing me in mine, okay? So again, it goes back to those very initial conversations where I want to hear all about them. I want to hear why they're choosing Plexus, their struggles they've had before, what are their goals, and I make notes. Don't lose that information. You want to make sure that you have those things. I want to know their kids' names. I want to know their husband's name, where they live, their job, all those things, okay? So make sure that you are studying your people, and you do that from those very initial conversations, all right? So I have a book that I love so much, and I highly recommend this to you guys. It's called Hug Your Customers. And one of the phrases in this book is, it's about exceeding expectations always. And the examples in this book are literally mind-blowing ways to hug your customers. But here's the thing, you have to listen. That's having great conversation, building relationship. You have to learn. You have to learn about them, learn about their needs, and then you go in for the hug, okay? So there are so many ways that you can do that. And if you are really being their biggest fan, then the subscription itself is really a null point. I mean, yes, ideally you want them on a subscription because you want that to be serving them. What you have to take your own, I want them on a subscription because that's how I make money. You need to focus on that subscription is there to serve them. When you focus on educating them, so your next step, when you get to that starting line, okay, so they've enrolled. Now, your next step is another spot there of education where they need to understand what that subscription can do for them. How can it be a blessing to them? Take yourself again out of the equation. Use that subscription to bless them. So just to remind you, language, your mindset is everything. Clean products right to your door to support your family's wellness. Custom fit wellness box. No more guesswork about what supplements to take, which supplements are the best, what's the high quality, which ones are gonna work. No more guesswork, okay? And they can earn rewards. So anything over $100 a month, they're gonna earn 24% back if they're a wholesale ambassador. They can earn Plexus Perks to get more free products. That allows them to get more great, clean products for their wellness into their families, bodies, into their home for less money, okay? Everybody wants that kind of value in their life. So I use words like mom hack, life hack, easy button, all of those types of things in my conversations. But I make sure I've already educated before they enrolled. Once they enrolled, it's again my job to educate about how that subscription can be a blessing to them, okay? So going back, the other thing that you want to make sure that you're doing as a part of all of this is it's your job not just to sell them a triplex or to sell them a weight loss package. They lose weight, then they're not on it anymore. Your job is to get to know them, learn about them, listen, hug repeatedly, okay? You're building relationship. They're a customer for life. If they're a customer for life, then it should be your goal to get in more of their home. You want to be in every area of their home. You want to be in their pantry where they keep their supplements. You want to be in their gym bag where they keep their electrolyte drink. You want to be in their kids' backpack, okay, for their kids, sports drinks for after school. You want to be in their, whatever it's called, medicine cabinet, or not medicine cabinet, drawer, cosmetic drawer in their bathroom because they use Joyome. You want to be in their shower because they use a Joyome, skincare. You want to be in every area. You want to be in their snack drawer because their kids come home and they want nothing but a lean protein shake mixed with banana and peanut butter, you know? So you want to part of this is continuing to serve is that you're continuing to educate, you're continuing to offer samples, education, testimonials, events that we have, inviting them, bringing them in constantly, helping build their awareness to everything that we have. And you know what? That, like again, what I said, that subscription is going to be a null point because they're going to be using so many different things. They're never going to hesitate about what to put in that subscription box. And they're also gonna leave it on because these are the products that they rely on. I mean, you guys know, once you try something or use something that we have, you don't wanna stop using it, okay? So that is your purpose behind every single interaction with your customers, is that you want to be able to be in every area of their home and life with our products, okay? I have products in my diaper bag. I have products in my, my teenage girls use our products. I use our, products in my bathroom, skincare. Like I said, my husband uses it when he goes out and about, for work stuff. He takes things with him, and we have stuff in our car. We have stuff in our beach bag. I mean, we have products everywhere because they literally are in every area of our life. And it's my goal that all of my customers can see the blessing and benefit of incorporating all of our products into every area of their life. And then that subscription is no big deal. They're gonna leave it on because they need the products, they want them coming right to their door, and they earn rewards on what they're already buying. Target's not paying rewards. Costco pays a little bit of rewards, but it's nothing like what we pay. And so, yeah. Here's the other analogy I want you to think of. If you go to Costco and you sign up for a membership because you want to get the best deal, wholesale, that's what we talk about, get the best deal, that wholesale membership is for a whole year, okay? If you go and you make your first shopping trip and you literally hate everything, Costco has a money back guarantee. So you go in, you return it all, you're still gonna shop at Costco for the rest of that year because you paid for that membership. So you can also help them to understand that too. Maybe they weren't happy with their first order or the first things that they got, but helping them swap out. I always swap out. I buy the products, I send them to them, and I have them send me back their return, or I go pick it up if they're close to me, but so that I can just raise the bar on that level of service that I want to give them, okay? This is for like their first order if they're not happy. But it's not Plexus's job, it's my job, this is my business, it's my job to make sure that they are super happy with what they got, or I'm gonna help them swap that out for something else that's gonna be a better fit. I want them very, very satisfied so that they're in that initial phase, especially that they don't turn that subscription off, okay? And so yeah, Costco doesn't call Costco headquarters in a total panic. What do I do? They returned their products. They turned their subscription off or whatever. They don't have that mindset, okay? They're gonna keep mailing you things. They're gonna keep making sure you know the sales, right? They're gonna keep drawing you back into the store to continue shopping, to use your membership, to spend more money, right? That's the same thing that we're gonna do, okay? They have a membership with us. They are a customer for life. We're gonna continue supporting them in their wellness journey in every way that we can so that we can continue to bring them back in. And if they did turn the subscription off, so they did. We're gonna help them understand the subscription better, so hopefully that they will turn it back on, okay? And just so you know, if they turn it off and they lose their Plexus perks, they have 3 days to turn it back on and those perks will be restored, okay? And there is a report that you can run in your virtual office to see who has turned their subscription off recently. So you can kind of keep track of that. Maybe they turned it off and they didn't realize that they were going to lose all their perks. They didn't realize that the perks were even for free products. And so you want to connect with them right away so you can make sure that they understand, hey, turn that back on. You have enough money for a free product. Again, that's your education piece. You need to make sure they understand the perks. that you need to make sure they understand how to use them. There's a great video in our back office. You can just send that to them. You don't have to explain it yourself. Just make sure that they understand it so that way that they can get the full benefit of their membership. That's your job, not Plexus's job, okay? And just serving them consistently, that is really important. So if someone, I have a great customer, she's been buying from me for, she's a wholesale ambassador. She's been buying from me for probably 6 or 7 years. She doesn't have a subscription on. It doesn't serve her. She doesn't want it on. She wants to order when she wants to order, and that's okay. I'm not in a panic about it, and I don't treat her any differently than any of my other customers with a subscription on. In fact, I try to stay really mindful of how long it's been since she ordered, and I'll go in and offer her a coupon or a gift card because usually she'll place a bigger order, and so I'll offer her a gift card to help offset that because I know that's how she likes to shop. But I also know her really well. I've taken the time to know their family's needs, and that's what works best for them, okay? So you can serve people, subscription or not. You can serve them by inviting them to events, connecting them with our community in places they may not be connected yet, tagging them in things, sending them great testimonials that match up with their health goals, sending them encouragement that has nothing to do with Plexus, or maybe it does. I love to send encouraging texts. I love to send handwritten notes. Anytime we get a new product, if we have samples, like when our Hydrate came out, every single one of my customers, retail, preferred, wholesale, whether they had bought from me that month or 3 or 4 months, they all got a stick of Hydrate and an info card telling them all about it, okay? Keep them informed, right? That's what Costco does to bring you back in the store. They keep them informed. We have a new product coming out. Hey, I wanted you to know about it. And that brings them back into the fold and gets them shopping again, okay? So that is what I wanted to say about subscriptions. I hope that's really helpful for you guys, but listen, subscription is all about mindset. There are so many ways that you can serve your customers and go about this to help them keep those subscriptions on for them. When you're focused on serving them and their needs, those subscriptions are gonna stay on. I promise you, they're gonna see it differently, and it's gonna end up paying you the residual income that you're after. So I hope that's really helpful for you guys today. All right, talk to you soon.